Alright, it's back going again finally. 25 after. It went through a whole reboot cycle again, completely off. Then I turned it back on, and then it came back on. So when you hear the jet motor going back on, you know it's coming on for real. So you can hear it. Heat starting to come back up again. Hasn't gone up to full temp yet. We won't do that until it gets up to full temp, obviously, on this side. That's kind of a pain in the butt. So we'll see what it does in the next hour. If it completely shuts off again, which it probably will, you have to reboot it and turn it back on. Because you can't reprogram the computer without being on the app. Don't have access to that right now. Making more and more heat. Hasn't gone to wide open yet. I can definitely feel the heat on my hand. Oh, the air compressor came on. Hot. I want to keep my hand there now. It's starting to burn it. Not quite the full. There it goes, full up. Alright, it's full on again. Clock starts again. We're almost 6:30, 6:25. So it should come back on at 7:25, and we're at 61 degrees right now. So we went up 2 degrees in that last hour. So let's see what this hour does. Alright, we'll be back in a while. Okay, so we're at 20 to 8. We've gone up another almost 2 degrees. So that's an hour and 15 minutes maybe. It hasn't shut off yet. It was shutting off the temperature, so I had to move it up to 100 degrees from 90. It's been running full tilt ever since. It's partially shutting down. So like I said, I don't like how the thermometer is set on the thermostat, because it just doesn't do what we need to do. So if we start shutting this thing down by temperature, I wonder at what point the fan's going to drop off in speed. It's only 63 degrees over there, but we're only 8 feet away. 895. It's not shutting down yet. At times it sounds like it's shutting down, but not quite. So we're, like I said, we're at 63 degrees. Of course, that's against the wall over there, but the heat does go here and then bounces into this area. It's definitely warmer here than here. It's cold right here. The rest of the shop is cold. Down here on the floor, the feet are cold too. It's almost like heat rises, you know. What's up with that? 95 is not shut down yet. Okay, 90 it did. 93, 95 again. Dropped 1 bar. There we go, it's dropping. Shutting off when it's at 90. So I might have been hitting a thermometer shutter. See, it's going down now. It might have been a temperature shut off after an hour, not the timer, because it was shutting off at like a half-hour running time before the second time around. Now, fuel-wise, we're right here. You can see that light or not. Yeah, probably hurts you. So right there is the level right where my fingernail is. Remember, it was overfilled, so it's probably up to here. So we dropped almost an inch, and we've gone 2 hours plus. So if we go 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5, that's 10 hours of runtime at least to get down to here. And I know it's going down below that, so safe to say we got 10 hours of running time at full power. Pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I've already gone, that's 12. That'd be 12 hours full boat. So yeah, it'd be safe to say we got 12 to 13 hours at full speed. See how it's shutting off? We're at 90. So I think it's a temperature it's doing, not time. And I raise this thermometer back up. Put it back up at 95. Might relight probably. But that is still hot air coming out of there. Yeah, so that must be what was shutting it off. You have to figure out where the temperature unit center on this thing is and move it. So it needs to be done. It's in too hot of a location. That is the problem. It doesn't seem like it wants to come back on again. Crank it up to 100, see what happens. It's still making a lot of heat. Might not go back up. Not going back up like it did before. So I'm going to leave it at 95 this time. So let's go ahead and do a full shutdown. So we're going to go ahead and hit the off button. So this thing's going to wind itself down. Because right now that thing's at full hot in there. It's still very, very hot in there. Still got a lot of heat coming out, even though the fan is shutting off. It's going to go into a fan's going to come back on here at some point to bring it back up to temp, even though it says it's off. I don't know why it shuts off like that when it's pretty hot still. Yeah, the fan's barely moving, but there's a lot of hot air right my hand is right now. Smell a little bit of the raw fuel shutting down. Whew, it's hot. Oh well. Anyway, it works pretty good. Just got to figure out the thermostat deal. It's the only negative I've seen so far is the thermostat. There's no temperature. It tells me what the temperature it's at right now, according to the machine anyway. So that makes it kind of a hard deal to figure out. What's this? Oh, that's the handle. Does look like a hole there. It's the light. There's the fan coming back on to cool it. So it's going to go through a couple of cycles here and on and off until the motor stays cold. Right now it's still hot air coming out of here, so it's going to take a little bit of effort to get that full cool, but it will. It's cold in here still, even with that shut off. It's cold in here, or shut, you know, with it running. It says it's only 63, so yep, hasn't changed. Definitely Definitely got some heat on it. Yep, still hot right here. Pretty warm. Alright, I guess that's it for the test for this one for now. So it's going to go through a couple of cycles, obviously. And we'll figure that out. I'll run it again, try to figure out more of the thermostat where it works out. But overall, it's a pretty damn good unit. It costs more than the Velvor unit down here. And it puts out a lot more heat. They both run pretty good on the fuel, so I'm not sure if there's much difference on their fuel use. This one just has a lot bigger tank, so it lasts longer. Other than that, they work pretty close to the same thing, but like I said, this is in a way bigger building it's supposed to be in, but it still works. Alright, that's it for this.